Hey you guys, just had to share this with you because we are working through different tools and techniques, and I hope that you guys are feeling empowered to take action and try some of them out with your kids. And I would love for you guys to share your success stories with it, share your semi-success stories. Anything. I would love to hear it all. Anyway, so tonight I used the tool for writing it out and wanted to see how that worked with Layla. So if you're new to this group or you don't really know my family dynamic, my daughter Layla she'll be 7 soon. So 6 going on 16 is what I like to say sometimes. And so tonight she was really, really silly before bed. We've been, during the week, this week, we have been doing a lot of outside. So I'm just kind of like in bed right now. We've been doing a lot of outside time, between like 6 to 7 before we come in to get ready for bed. But that also kind of makes them a little silly, I find. So tonight there was a lot of silliness happening, and I could see Matt getting very frustrated with it because he just had wanted, the kids to get ready for bed. And I said, okay, what technique can I use here? And so I decided to get out the pen and paper technique, and I wrote her a note, and the note was, Mommy's feeling in the red right now, like we need to get ready for bed. And then she stormed off to her bedroom and she shut her door, and I had gone to knock on the door. She was like, go away. So that was fine. So I went away and I went and continued to do bedtime with Hannah. And within about 10 minutes, she called for me and was like, Mommy, can you come here, please? And so I went to the bedroom and I said, what's up? And she said, how do you spell? And she asked me how to spell a word. And I told her. And then she's like, okay, you can go. And I was like, okay, so are you doing bedtime tonight yourself? Or are you going to want us to do bedtime snuggles with you? And she said, I'm doing bedtime myself. And I said, okay, that's fine. Anyways, so then I left and I continued doing bedtime with Hannah, and she wanted me to ask me to come back in because she had done her pee and that kind of stuff. So, and then she had said, can you come here? And this is what she had for me, you guys. She wrote me a note. You are a bully, Mom. That's what she wrote. And that's okay, right? I didn't get mad. I didn't get frustrated. In the past, I probably would have been like hot-tempered and yelling at this point, and so frustrated, right? And I held my cool. Like, I'm so super proud of myself in this moment. And she put, you are a bully, Mom. And so I wrote back. I did, see? I see that you're feeling frustrated. And she can't really read that. She can read a couple of those words, but she can't read all of that. And she's like, I can't read that. I said, it says, I see that you are feeling frustrated. And she grabbed the book back from me. And she flipped the page. And she wrote, you are a light bulb. And it's spelled, it's backwards for you guys. But light, she attempted, right? Light, she put L-I-A-T. And bulb is B-A-L-B. Anyways, you are a light bulb. And I read it. I said, you are a what? And she said, you are a light bulb. And we just both started laughing. So it was kind of a place to break the ice almost. And so then I wrote back to her, bedtime needs to happen in the green. because she understands that's something that she's taught me of their colors, like I've mentioned before. Bedtime needs to happen in the green. And she wrote back to me, I won't do that. And so then I looked at her and I said, oh. Literally, you guys, these one-worded things are golden. I said, oh. And she said, I won't do that. And I said, why? And I took my pen and paper and I wrote the list down, you guys, like as she was going through. She said, because I don't get to play long. I said, okay, I'm going to write these down. Let's make a list. You feel like you don't get to play long. I said, what else? She said, because I don't get to do what I want. I said, okay, I'm writing it down. She said, and you don't play with me. I said, okay, that's written down. What else? She said, you don't listen at all. I wrote it down. She said, and you're not very kind. So I wrote it down. And she said, and you won't stay out of my room. So I wrote it down. I said, are we ready to look at this list? She was like, yep. I said, so what can we do here to make bedtime work in the green so it works well? I said, I know that snack is important before bed. How long would you feel is a good amount of time to play before bed? And she said 1 hour. I said, okay. I said, I know we have to pee and brush our teeth. What's something else that we can do in our bed that's going to help us calm down before bed? She said, color in bed. I said, that works. How long do you want for that? Do you think that is a good amount of time? She said 20 minutes. So we made a plan, you guys. And we wrote it all down here. Snack, 1 hour of play, pee and brush teeth, color in bed, 20 minutes. Now, is this going to work every night? I don't know. But I feel really good that we've created this dialogue between us, that we were able to take her from like a 10. You know, she was super, super silly. And then she got really frustrated and was like a 10, stomping down the hallway, slamming the door, didn't want to talk to anybody, down to at the end of this, after I wrote this, she looks at me, she's like, I'm just tired. Can we go to bed now? I was like, yeah, go brush your teeth. And we went and she laid in bed and we were asleep, or she was asleep. So it worked really well. And I just had to share it with you guys because putting these tools into action, you know, we can be aware of them, but it's about putting them into action. So tomorrow, we're going to look at this list and I'm going to kind of go over it with her again and be like, does this still look like the list that you feel is good for bedtime, and see what she says. And we'll go from there. It might need some tweaking, but I'm really impressed with the way I handled that as a parent and the way the dialogue went with us together, mother and daughter, and the way it ended. So, anyways, I had to share that with you guys. And like I said, you guys, this is a fantastic space for you guys to share your own things as well. We would love to hear how you're exploring these techniques. So do not be shy to get on here and share, whether it's with a video or with typing out a message on what has happened with your day, because we want to celebrate you and your action steps in exploring these different techniques. Anyways, you guys, have the best night. See you.